Jasmyne and Vince.
The JasVynce Show.
The JasVynce.
Oh, my music is not loud enough. I wanted to jam out a little. All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The JasVynce Show.
I'm Jazz.
And I'm Vince, and we're here to talk about some Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 2. Episode 2, baby. We're getting there. Episode 2 of 200. Because we always feel like this is going to be the longest season ever, and I think for the first time in Married at First Sight history, they're going to try to achieve that once again this year. How do you feel about it?
I agree.
They're going to do it. They're going to stretch it out. They always do. Right? Episode 2, Rocky Mountain Romance. With one pair having already exchanged their vows in Denver, who got married?
Brennan and... Is her name Kelly? Something like that.
Emily.
I knew it was something with Elise.
It's only the second episode, y'all. It's only the second episode. Right? With one pair already having exchanged their vows in Denver, the other 8 singles make the final preparations for their own mile-high matrimonies. But on wedding day, their anxieties reach a pinnacle.
Of what? A pinnacle?
It's a pinnacle.
Okay, cool.
Let us know how y'all feel about that pinnacle. But yeah, if you're watching us for the very first time, please make sure that you
like, comment, and subscribe.
We thank you for being here. We appreciate y'all. We thank you so much. Hit the little ringy bell thingy to, let us know. We'll let you know when we're posting and stuff like that. I'm excited. I'm excited to get back to the show. All right, let's get right into these couples. Very, very quick episode. We still haven't gotten all the weddings yet. They gave us one last episode. We actually did begin this episode with Emily and Brennan. He's a New Yorker, right? I can't remember. Yeah, don't hate.
Yikes!
Don't hate upon the New Yorkers. Don't do that. Right? Are they the boring couple yet? I don't know. We don't know if they're gonna make it.
I don't think she doesn't have any relationship experience supposedly.
Which is scary, and I'm glad that she mentioned it. We saw in the after party that, again, he just grazed over it. Kind of, wow. Even she was like, I would ask more questions.
What I'm getting is that he is like, well, I did this, and I'm only getting married. It didn't matter who was walking down that aisle. He's like, I'm going to stay married.
Let's do this.
My family doesn't believe in divorce.
We're very serious about marriage. We're very serious. He said parents have been together for 36 years, something like that.
The parents seemed like they hated each other. Was I bugging?
36 years of marriage, man. I almost forgot to mention, we celebrated our first year anniversary. I don't have no pictures. We celebrated our first year anniversary recently, and I'm very excited and happy to be married to you. And can't wait to be looking angry at each other at our son's wedding in 36 years.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Thanks, babe.
Of course. They got married. Of course, we're in Denver, so they had their little meetup after they got married in the snow and had to put on North Face and stuff like that. That was crazy. I thought that was crazy.
It was brick.
But
I could see their breath.
They did, Denver. They did enjoy their wedding. It seemed like they seem attracted to each other. Amazing vibes, said Brennan.
He seemed boring to me.
He probably is. But I think he asked, am I your type? He passed the looks test, but they still have to figure out on the personality side of things.
We gonna say P want her twerking on a handstand.
She will be twerking.
She will be twerking.
So do you like to party? I thought both of those were very basic questions that kind of just outed both of them. But if that's...
It reminded me, I hate to say this, but it reminded me of like 20-year-old dating.
I would see you.
Because I feel like those are the type of questions that 20-year-olds ask.
Well, she asked if your family likes to party, which is more responsible and appropriate for the day, right?
That's what you care about?
I still thought it was a goofy question. But he was like, well, I'll let you know, I'm 100% Russian. My dad only drinks vodka, no water. That's what he drinks for his hydration.
I'm terrified of people that say they don't.
That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. I do kind of... I hosted a wedding one time where they didn't serve water. They were only serving Russian vodka. And I had a very bad next day. had a very bad next day. Right? That is all I have for Emily and Brennan. We didn't get to see much more of them after that. Again, they're trying to drag it out, you know?
I'm not interested in that.
We'll see them again for the honeymoon. Let's get into the good old Becca E. Austin. Becca, the wedding photographer. Jazz was surprised that she's been to so many weddings. I'm like,
she was like, I've been to 260 weddings. I was like, who the hell been to? Oh, she's a wedding photographer.
Anybody that works in a wedding business.
Yeah.
If you've been in business for a while, you're going to go to...
But 260 is not a lot, though.
It's not a huge amount. I've probably done... You're going to make me think about... I can't think. At least 300 weddings.
You've done more than 300.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably.
At least. I did 250 in 1 year.
How long she been...
I'm like...
been doing it? That's what I'm saying, but you could.
Yeah, I got close.
That's why I'm like... How long has she been doing this? I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe she's a new photographer.
She
got her own studio, so it's her own business and stuff. She's just getting started for her.
Yeah, I like her.
That's
I think she's really fun. I like the energy she came down the aisle with. Like, she was just fun and lighthearted. And she kind of reminded me of, is it Clara? That was married to Ryan?
Yeah.
But a funner version. Because Clara got on my nerves. So, yeah, that's who she reminds me of. I like her vibe. I like how she had her little pink coat to match her hair and stuff. I'm like, she's going to be fun. And I feel like he was surprised, but I think in a good way. But I still don't really like Austin like that.
Because he was flirting with Pia.
I just don't. He doesn't give me, I'm serious. He gives me like I feel like his mom might have said it. Like, he doesn't know what it takes to have a marriage.
I'll give you that.
And I'm getting that from him, I haven't even seen him.
We agreed that he's definitely not ready for marriage. I
don't think so. I feel like it's just like a relationship. He might be ready for a relationship.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's ready for a marriage. That's a huge commitment.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think we got to see how it plays out. We don't know him yet still. But from what we saw, we were like, this guy's not ready. And his parents agreed too, right?
His mom was not feeling the vows.
Oh, yeah. So the wedding was actually nice in my eyes. I thought their wedding was cute. She came in all excited and stuff. She was hype. Yeah. What was it? Something about a sex kitten was written in her
intro.
In her little intro. I didn't write that. Mom was like...
What did her friend say? Her friend said something like, compliment her brain and she'll show you that she's something like basically showing that she has two sides. But I'm like, a sex kitten, bruh, in your introduction to this man, that's weird.
I didn't write that.
The mom was not feeling it.
I promise I didn't write that. Mom was tossing her hair back and looking at everybody. Look at that. This harlot in my family.
Facts. That's exactly what she
bringing
said.
in her.
She was like, she's going to corrupt him with her sex kittenness. And then even if I tell him he should get a divorce, it's not going to work.
Souring our bloodline.
Don't say that. You sounding real dark.
That's how she looked. She looked like she was about that. I don't have nothing else about them except mom wasn't feeling it. I thought it was cute that they both had it mentioned that they were late in their introductions. They're late folks.
Yeah, I think they're going to be very similar, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to clash because I can see her being a strong personality and she's used to doing things her way. And he just seemed like you, actually, in that way. Like, he don't want to be told what to do. Yeah.
Shout out to the late folks. We have to do better. Though.
No, don't be late.
Do better is what I said. Right. They also mentioned he said something like I got a N64 back in the room. Or something like that.
She said she will share hers, and he was like, I got one in the room. Which who do you choose for Mario Kart?
That's goofy as hell, but the fact that they both play with Yoshi and Toad was very cute. That was super cute. Cause come on, y'all, it's almost as cute as Lauren and Orion with the signs matching.
We're going back.
They play. You know how hard it is to find somebody that picked the same two characters from. All right, I'm. Come on. Only other thing
that doesn't help a marriage work.
Apparently. Only other thing was, did she mention her sickness?
I don't think she did.
Not all right. Okay, good.
She had just had surgery, which was interesting.
Interesting indeed. But anything else about Becca and Austin? How you feeling about them? They gonna work? We're not doing ratings this episode.
I don't think that he's gonna be patient enough for her, including her illness as well. We don't know how bad the illness is, but she says she has good and bad days. So we have to see what the bad days look like. But I don't think that he's like a super nurturing, caring. I think he's probably one of those like a cool friend type dude, but he's not like gonna nurse you back to health like you know.
Oh, baby.
When I was sick, you would take care of me.
Babe, I do that all the time.
And make me soup and stuff.
You be so sick.
I haven't been sick in a long time.
Yep, not in a long time. Let's get into Lorian. Right?
Is that what we going with?
I think we agreed on Lorian. Right? Again, one of the best matches.
We can't go with Oren?
Or I had a chemistry teacher named Oren that I hated.
Okay.
That's so random. Anywho, Lauren and Orion, the Black and American Indian couple, right? Again, surprisingly, he said American Indian. That's what he said. I don't like Native American. I usually say Native American, but that's what he said. Still, I think Keisha Knight Pulliam said the same thing on the after party. Everybody was probably like, I don't know, man. This, separate by themselves as individuals, this seems so weird. But coming together, it has been like a really good match. And seeing them interact,
they was flirty.
Jasmine crying. I'm like,
I didn't cry. I had a tear come into my eye because I was overwhelmed because they were just connecting, and that was my biggest thing. I was like, I see based on paper why they would connect, but I was concerned that she was like, oh yeah, I want a big man that can wrap his arms around me. And I'm like, y'all look like y'all the same size. Yeah. So I was concerned about that. I was never concerned if he would find her attractive. I was concerned if she would find him attractive. But I think that she thought that his gift with the turquoise was thoughtful.
Yeah, it was dope.
She loves that he was talking about his ancestors, and like they have the same astrology signs.
Yeah, which is beautiful.
I'm like, isn't that a bad thing though?
I thought so, but I'm not the astrology guy, so.
Yeah, I was thinking that you want somebody that has a complementary one, not the exact same.
But if you know all the particulars of
but
that
I don't
sign,
know about astrology.
And then her as a person, if she thought maybe that would be the thing that I would match the best with, I don't know. But I think in astrology, I don't necessarily think that the signs are supposed to be the same.
No, I think they're supposed to be complementary.
If you're looking for companionship, yes. But yeah, it was very cute. They connected spiritually, according to them.
I loved it.
Even before they met through the flask and the turquoise. Yeah. Was there whiskey in there? Is that what she said she made? Or was it wine or something?
I don't know what was in there, but
it was something she said
you probably need a shot today.
It was something she said she made herself 20 years ago. Which I thought was kind of impressive. And I was like, I want to hear more about that. Now, what?
How's she gonna make whiskey 20 years ago? She wasn't even legal 20 years ago.
I swore, unless I'm bugging.
You be bugging, baby.
I be bugging.
Maybe she said that, I don't know.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong.
Anyway, right? I thought she looked stunning. I thought he looked really handsome.
Stunning.
I like them together, but I am so curious about... She said her sister was like, what do you want to know? And she said something like, his fighting style. I am curious about how they handle conflict. And I'm curious what their conflict will be.
Yeah. Also curious about that. Again, we'll
and see. People been kissing. Let's talk about it.
Wait, one sec. What happened in the next episode? We saw them, it looked like there was an angry moment or something like that.
He said something like, I'm not here to be bossed around or something.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
It's probably talking to the family. It's probably like Rihanna's family.
It always, saying,
oh yeah, she's bossy.
Everybody gets pressed in this episode. I'm actually looking forward to that. But yeah, the wedding was very cute. They enjoyed it. There was lots of smiling, lots of high-fiving. Who do we talk about first? Becca and Austin.
They was kissing.
Did we see it? Everybody kissed. Everybody kissed in this one. They both said that the experts came through for them, which I thought was really... He
was like, you are everything that I was
really
envisioning.
Awesome. And then my favorite part of every wedding, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, at least at Married at First Sight, the very gentlemanly, asked for consent. Would you like a kiss? Yes. I was like, that was...
I was ready.
It was so steamy. It was so... Oh my goodness. I think I was washing the dishes or something. And I literally said that out loud. Oh. Sometimes it happens so quick that you miss it.
No, they was long kisses this season.
They was kissing. And obviously, yes, Jazz thinks they're going to make it. So.
That's the only couple that when they were talking about it, I was like, I could see them being a wild card and actually working. Mm-hmm. Just based on their ideals.
I think they're dope. No question about it. Looking forward to seeing how they pan out. I was really shaky on Orion, Michael's younger brother. But yeah, they look good together. They seem good together. We got more to see.
Random, since you said his little brother.
Yeah.
Married at First Sight needs to match some twins. That would be a cool twist.
That's scary. But
since y'all trying to come up with stuff,
we'll see. I will say, because you brought that up, you said that this couple, or you haven't been this excited for a couple since
Woo Mani.
Shout out to Woody and Amani and their beautiful family. Yeah, I don't want to jinx them, but
I don't want to either. But
everybody
I'm just saying, they have a good personality, so I feel like they are interesting to watch. They feel relatable.
Everybody likes them. Everybody likes them, and I like them too. We like them, right? So let's get into the older brother in this relationship. The older
That's
brother,
not his brother, man.
Michael and No Name. They come on. I know when he was watching him on the screen, he was like, "Is that me?" Michael and No Name, because we don't have a name for her, but we know for a fact it's not a question mark. It's literally, we know that she has no name, or we can call it question mark, whatever you like to call her.
They're saying.
Let us know in the comments what you like to call her.
The streets is saying that this is fake.
I thought her name was Jessica, but yes, state your.
The streets is saying that this is fake, and production set this up because they never showed this girl. There's no reason that they should have had this girl come down the aisle to say she wasn't getting married after sending the gift. She didn't just decide that just now. She knew that. She didn't even pause. She walked up there and was like, "Yeah, I can't do this." He was like, "Oh," he almost choked on his own spit.
My first, and I do have some snippets here.
That was for ratings.
My first reaction. We both work in TV, so I think we can agree y'all hunting for ratings right now. Now, if you have been watching our channel for a while, we appreciate you, of course. Please share it with somebody that hasn't watched us yet, but still loves Married at First Sight. We obviously have to thank the producers of Married at First Sight because, they were involved in our engagement. This show is
near and dear to my heart because of that.
Exactly. And our relationship just in general. We've been watching Married at First Sight since we've been together. Right?
This and Big Brother.
I'm so happy I got you on Big Brother. Right? But we are at least me, definitely, and Jazz sometimes tags along, very big conspirators of the production team in Big Brother too, but specifically in Married at First Sight. I'm glad other people are saying on the internets that she might be an employee of. She might be a Lifetime,
a man with a wiggle.
You know what I'm saying? She might just be an actress that they hired. Because now that I think about it, you went through first of all, the big thing that was coming.
You sent him a sword.
He be wearing skirts. He mentioned that at some point in there, and I was like, why is that? But he talks about his fashion stuff, right? You sent a sword and
stand this man up
and a crown that didn't look like the crown that I have from Party City. You know what I'm saying? It did look like a real crown, right? You did all this just to stand this man up. Now,
jilted.
Who has for the first time in Married at First Sight history, and they promoted it
and didn't show us nothing.
And now I want to know how much more of Michael are we gonna watch this man by himself all season, like they did with whoever.
Was that Chris?
And whoever The last like 3 people that ended up like breaking up, we still had to keep seeing them.
It was Chris and Alyssa, I think.
We saw Chris for a little while. I'm sorry, Michael. Hope you find your person, but I don't want to see you for the rest of the season. I don't want to. Look at how much time we're spending talking about them already. We don't need to see more, y'all. We don't need more couples in this, right?
Damn. You kicking Michael to the curb.
Somebody,
Orion's brother.
Somebody in the finances office of the Lifetime production studio, or who's the company that makes I forgot the name of the company.
Lifetime. Y'all need help with y'all sponsorships.
Somebody in Lifetime's got a receipt for a sword and a crown.
Not a receipt.
A receipt. Cause no, who is buying that? Where do you get that? I was like in my head, I was like, this is fishy. This is weird.
You about to go.
You
about to go on a rant.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. No.
Your voice is getting high. You about to go on a rant.
I'm chilling. But I was just like, I'm glad I heard other people say that it was fake because the wheels were turning in my head. But I was like, nah, this is just crazy. What kind of lawyers does she have that, you know, after they filmed, she got them to not show their face or say her name?
Yeah.
Unless it was pre-agreed upon, which most people's contracts don't have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's hypothetically say this.
Oh, you about to go on a rant. Go ahead.
This is actually real, right?
Look at this runaway bride over here, man.
If this is actually real, do you respect her for not going
Absolutely
through?
not. Absolutely not.
You think she should have went through a whole marriage when she knew from the jump she didn't want to do it?
I can't remember. Shout out to all the YouTubers we watched. Millennial Mom, of course. You said Tammy Talks and Jasmine W. I think a few of them. I think all of them said the same thing. Like, this seems, you know, a little bit fake. And I'm losing my train of thought. But I can't remember if it was Michael himself or one of them that said something along the lines of, they should have had him informed some other way, or they could have talked about something beforehand.
Yeah, Michael said it on
if we say that's what it was. We send in messages back and forth. We send in gifts and stuff. Hey, I'm not prepared. And also, I agree that production maybe should have stepped in more because we've seen people freak out, and you know what I'm saying. But how do we go from a sword and a crown to meeting you face to face, not saying my name, and I can't do this? And they got the perfect exit shot as you. What is this? This is production. That's all I have to say.
All right, guys, this has been.
That's all I have to say.
A new episode of.
No, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
What are we doing?
We gotta finish. I did want to comment on, young swaggy Michael real quick. His title just says fiance. In the after party, I was just like, dang. But yes, next episode we do get to see Claire and Cameron, babyface
I
New
do
Zealander.
not like them as a match.
Babyface New Zealander.
And her family seemed too involved for me.
Let's talk about the family real quick. That's all I wanted to talk about. We can go. Oh yeah, the girl, what's her name? No name said, "Oh, I can't marry a stranger." And that just
he said something all nice
just
and
got me.
stuff.
That just got me.
Yeah, I get it.
He was very good. He was very good about it. We'll talk more about that next episode, I guess, if we're still seeing them. But yeah, let's talk about Claire's family real quick and how mom was they were sitting on each other's lap and stuff like that. You just didn't like what they had to say.
I just think that her family seem super close, but also if she decided to go on the show and marry a stranger, they can't be creating a standard for them. You're not the one that's married to him, so you can hold him accountable to, you know, his vows, but you can't be like, oh, he needs to have this and this and this and this, and like, why are you being super harsh on him? Like, if she's not being harsh on him, it's not like somebody, like, if my family was harsh on you, they knew you before we got married, right? But this is a stranger. None of us know anything. How can we be harsh on somebody we don't know?
She feels like they're gonna be harsh. She knows them. And look,
are.
We're fine. Look at the way they're cuddled up. No, you're beautiful. We'll be fine. Thought she
gonna
looked
be in
nice.
that ass.
I think they're gonna be annoying. We'll see. There's a couple of people that had annoying families throughout the last few seasons we watched, right? But yeah, we're gonna see more about Claire and Cameron's wedding on the next episode. We also get to see the rest of the weddings, them dancing and enjoying themselves.
That's the only part Vince cares about until the honeymoon.
Just because Married at First Sight producers, you know, if y'all gonna do this, if y'all gonna torture us like this, at least book one of the best wedding MCs in the world, and I guarantee, I'm putting a stamp on it, the Vince Bracy guarantee that the success rate will go up.
Because you hosted the wedding.
Because I hosted the wedding.
Okay, when y'all coming to LA?
That's all I got to say. Let us know. Right? Hit me up on VinceBracy.com. That has been a brand new episode of The JasVynce Show. Peace. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And
all those things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peace
Let's
out.
do it.
Jasmyne and Vince.
The JasVynce Show.